Hey guys, welcome back to Equinox Art Walk with Kay and Work. We're doing this, in the so familiar Zoom format to try to get as many artists as possible, to have as much access to art as possible in these, new and trying times. But we've got some awesome stuff for you. We're going to check out Simona Foggit. She is in the factory building at Equinox typically. Is that where you are right now?
Yes, that's right. In Studio 119 in the factory building.
Awesome. Why don't you just give yourself a little introduction, what type of things you work on, what you're into, and we'll go from there.
Right. Well, thank you for having me. My name is Simona Foggit. Like Work said, I'm in the factory building at the beautiful Equinox Studios in Studio 119. This is my beautiful, beautiful show space that Sam created. Upstairs is where I do most of my work, my finishing work, and below here is where I show the work, where I meet my clients, and yeah, and just I do three-dimensional architectural pieces using combinations of steel, aluminum,
Mm.
and wood. They are, like, as you can see, they're kind of three-dimensional. Most of them hang on the wall, but I also do freestanding sculptures. Yeah, and just use as all materials that I can think of together.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I specialize in commission work, where I meet the clients and discuss what space they have, what materials they want, and from there I come up with a concept or a design of the metal pieces. I'm going to show you how I actually put one together. From there, I do all the design work and all the measuring. I then send that off to my fabricator, who does the fabrication of the metal pieces. From then I customize all the canvases that go along with it. I bring it back to the studio. They come in pieces. I then do all the finishing, and from there I do the finishing of the metals. I put them all together, and then I start the painting process, which is, I cannot actually paint without having all the pieces together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's a whole process, and of course that's causes all sorts of challenges in itself because paints, tend to get everywhere. So, but but yeah, what else? What else do you want to? Should I show you some of the pieces?
Yeah, I was just going to say I'd love to see some up close of some of your work.
Yeah, let me take you along to this one. Let's see. Should we go to this one? This one here is, as you can see, it's like one of my deeper pieces. It's like 4 inches wide. This is hot rolled steel. Everything that you see painted is the canvas part of it. And obviously everything else is the metal. These are hand forged, what do you call them? Bolts. Again, that's all customizable. The clients tell me pretty much what they have in mind, and from there we either forge the metal or design it. We do all sorts of different finishes, like I've mentioned. This particular one was for a client that wanted chrome, so we did a combination of chrome and brushed aluminum.
Ooh!
So it's very pretty. It becomes, it's
Wow.
like a little mirror.
Very nice.
Oh, wow, with some brush steel down at the bottom too.
Yeah, so this is all, brushed steel. It comes in, I do like layers. This particular one has got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. in it.
Oh,
I'm
with a
going to
little
show
bit
you
of chrome in the back, it looks like.
in the back. That's right.
Nice. I like that high relief.
That's gorgeous.
And then over here we have the so popular Gold series, which is now blowing up the design world. And it's become very, very popular. In this particular piece, this is a commission that I'm busy finishing, that it's got gold leafing and all sorts of shiny, gorgeous paint.
Nice.
Wow.
This one's 1, 2, yeah, also 4 layers.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
We do this. This is bronze. This is a bronze piece, a combination of bronze and aluminum piece. It was a concept that the actual canvas has been cut out of this one.
Okay.
I'm not going to show you the back because it's probably going to fall down. But this was kind of like a challenging piece, because the fabricator had to actually fabricate something that I had cut out. So
Gotcha.
again, the two things are very much an amalgamation of the materials, and that's what my passion is, and that's what I'm really, really interested in.
So there's a metal forged inlay in the center of that. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh wow.
And then this is canvas.
Wow.
Wow. That makes my brain hurt.
That's quite cool. Man, yeah, I love it. What kind of like how much do these weigh? Do you know? Are we talking like a 20-pound, 50-pound?
No, far less than that. They're probably like this one. I'm gonna have Dean zoom out, because I'm only 5 foot, and look here, this is probably 15 pounds.
Okay, nice.
Oh wow,
So
I would not have expected that.
Yeah, obviously the steel ones are, a little bit more. They're heavier, and that's why I tend to. The 3-dimensional ones I tend to use aluminum with, as opposed to the steel, which is I tend to do more kind of contour work with the steel because of the weight.
Sure. But that's still totally reasonable to hang on.
Completely. Yeah, completely. I usually, if I'm the one that's installing it, it's like a little anchor, and it's in the wall.
Nice.
Yeah. If you want to see, this particular piece over here, this is a work in progress. This is a commission that I'm working on, which I thought was kind of cool for you to actually see how it actually comes about. Like I said, after the design work is done, I send it off to the fabricator, who's got the most incredible laser cutter machine, state of the art. This particular one, this client wanted movement in the boxes, what I call them. So it was very, very intricate for them to actually program the laser cutter to do the waves.
Mm-hmm.
So I get them back in pieces like this. This particular one is going to have 5 layers. So each piece kind of fits inside or over the other one. They're like tissue boxes.
Gotcha.
Right?
That's awesome.
Again, from there, I can determine which depth I want each layer to create, like more depth. But for this purpose, I'm not going to do that, because it's going to be a little difficult to do that. So this is kind of like,
oh wow, okay,
the finished kind of like tissue box, as it were.
Sure.
Wow.
Then this part here is the canvas. I'm going to stand it up.
Beautiful.
And it's got that that metalwork on the top already.
Yeah. So this
Oh, okay.
is right over canvas like so. And then I'm going to lay it back down because it's not together. And it gets bolted from the back
Wow.
into one piece, as you can see over here, like that.
I love that one. That's so cool. So do you come up with the like abstract metal cut designs as well?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I then take my very fancy.
Yep. Everyone
Nail
loves an angle
sander.
grinder.
Everybody does. And I will finish off.
Oh yeah, give it some texture. Totally.
Give it some texture or whatever. And that's about it. That's the whole process.
Yeah.
Let me show you another one.
Yes, please.
This one was a sample for a commercial client that wanted wood. So I did one like this. This fits over the canvas, and then that fits over the wood.
Nice. That's beautiful.
I love the colors in that one. It's very
that
Equinox.
one was kind of Equinox, absolutely.
That's great.
And do you want to come upstairs and see my workspace?
Sure.
Yes.
Let me show you upstairs. I've got one pretty cool piece up here that I want to show you.
I think you do have one of the most beautiful workspaces in the
Yes,
factory building.
I know.
It's
Yes,
so
I do.
gorgeous.
Yes, I do. I know. So this is where it happens.
Ooh.
I have all my metal stacked up, all my canvases. This particular one I'm very passionate about because it was just really fun to do. This is a freestanding piece that swivels.
Wow, okay.
That's great.
That's wicked. Love it. I just love art that you can touch and move around. I'm such a sucker for it. It does look like glass. That's true.
I did one like that for a client that wanted glass, and it had like 4 or 5 different layers of glass, and they lit it from the back, and
nice.
It was
Wow.
And that's about it. What else?
Nice. I like that piece on the wall with the 2 sort of color mirrored images. That's very nice.
This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is plated black. This one also has a little tiny bit of wood, and
yeah, I like that dark contrast. Very cool. Yeah, well, that's fascinating. I love the combination of materials that you bring to everything. I think that
Thank you.
Rich.
Thank you. Yeah, it keeps me busy, and it certainly keeps me challenged because each piece has to be so spot on that it's insane. So
totally.
Yeah.
Are you
Right,
taking a bunch of commissions right now? Do you have a lot of work in front of you, or open for new stuff?
I'm always open for new. I never say no. So I'm working on a piece right now. I've actually just finished hanging a really nice double piece for a client. But yes, please, any commission. Like I said, everything is customizable, and just, that's my specialty, I think. So I work with clients. I work with the space that they have and anything they want, I can do.
Fantastic. Yeah, if we want to get creative, definitely get in touch. We've got your information on the screen, so people can find you, even more easily than usual, maybe, and
Absolutely.
showing us around. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for coming to my beautiful space. And
Absolutely.
hopefully
Great.
we're going to see everybody next year
Yeah.
in live form. But I'm happy to be part of this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you for taking the time. It's cool. I've seen your work, of course, but I had never gotten the talk through of it. So it's great to learn more of your process and how much goes into it and the layers. And I did have a question about who your fabricator is.
I have a fabricator in Newport, in Victoria.
Uh-huh.
I have been using them for, oh my God, years and years and years, like 15 years. So they know. I kind of arrived with all these like crazy ideas, and they're just like, oh no, here she comes. But but they do an incredible job, and they know I'm very particular, and they just like, they just nail it. They nail it, I think. So
yeah, it's beautiful work.
Yeah, they are Newport Manufacturing, and his name is Dan, and he is absolutely amazing.
Nice. Strong work, Dan.
Well,
All right. Anything else, Kay?
No, I don't think so, unless there's anything else Simona wants to say as a closing statement here for the holidays and the weird ass times that we're in.
yeah, like I said, I wish we were here in person to just talk and just see work and everybody's work, but I'm very happy and very grateful that I'm part of this virtually. And like I said, next year, let's do a big Equinox.
Woo-woo!
December 21. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm ready.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, Simona. That was really wonderful. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye. And now let's go to some commercial messages.
Commercial break.